Yesterday, something terrible happened on Yoruba Twitter. They wanted to drag the Igbos again, but it backfired big time. Ride with me. This revelation will expose how impossible and tribalistic some Yoruba people are. Recall that on my last post, I listed 4 top positions enjoyed by Yorubas in Enugu State, Igbo land. Most Igbos don't even know, and we don't even bat an eyelid because we see it as normal. We believe in the best, and since the government of Enugu State finds them capable, why not? Back to the crux of this video. Yesterday, Professor Jarrad Shohei, archaeologist and historian, Department of History, College of William and Mary, Virginia, USA, celebrated Dr. Stanley Nwosu of the University of Pittsburgh, who has been working with his team in their excavation at Ife, Osun State. Just minutes to posting Stanley Nwosu, those Yoruba stewards exhibited to filthy tribalistic stench. Read with me. This is what the man wrote. Miss Stanley Nwosu, supervisor and recorder of our excavations at Itayemo. Stanley got his undergraduate training at UI and is currently a graduate student in anthropology at the University of Pittsburgh. We have been working together since 2021. Now, one Sheshan Royal said, a very tribalistic bigot. He wrote, out of all the Yoruba people, even those from Ile-Ife, you couldn't find one to handle what's theirs, but you give it to an Igbo man. Same way you posted that Igbo woman last week. You are giving our history to outsiders, and that's an abomination. Stop, or we start calling you out. Another Omolayo said, why is Nwosu a supervisor at the excavation of our historical artifacts? Are you aware his ethnic group have been trying to insert themselves into Yoruba history? Are you aware they wrote a book that they are first settlers at Ile-Ife? This is unacceptable. Like these guys were directing their anger and bigotry to a white man who was praising his Igbo colleague for his hard work. And guess what? This made the white man angry and he fired back. Wait, let me read it out. This was what the man said. We have Yoruba archaeologists working at Ibuku in Benin City, in all corners of Nigeria and beyond. I did not hear anyone protesting. I am satisfied with the fact that the co-director of the project and the director of the National Museum at Ife are sons of the soil. You know what's making me smile right now? Plenty sensible Yorubas didn't join their madness. In fact, they dragged them mercilessly. But here's the part that will make you shake your head and wonder the kind of humans these guys are. They are not even worried that an Oyibo is the one handling all the projects. They are not. That one doesn't bother them at all. Their own problem is with a fellow Nigerian, their own countryman, who is only a supervisor on a single project. Can you guys imagine? Honestly, I'm beginning to believe some people are cursed beyond redemption. The level of stupidity is industrial size. It's like their brains are wired for foolishness. And trust me, this kind of foolishness doesn't come in small sachets. It's a jumbo family size pack. You can't associate with this kind of mindset and still have your brain cells intact. They will drain your intelligence by osmosis. Hey, this behavior is nothing short of disgusting. Nigeria still has a very, very long way to go. These people practically feed on tribal hatred. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Hey! And for some reason, Igbos seem to live rent-free in their bitter little brains. But not today. Not on my watch. That's why I'm speaking up. Somebody has to call them out and tell the truth no matter how long it takes. This is not just talks. This is me simply setting records straight. I'm here to defend my people, call out their hypocrisy, and drag this rubbish thinking into the abyss. And believe me, my dear, this journey is only just beginning.
Real quick, I just want to talk something. I want to talk about the past elections, how the past election don't play out for the Southeast. This will now make me talk about the 3 ethnic groups for Nigeria. Let us see among these 3 ethnic groups. Let us see the people with the tribalistic part, because I don't hear people they talk say Igbo people are too tribalistic. They are too. Let us now see. I am a Yoruba man. Whatever I'm saying to you is the fact and nothing. I hate being biased. But let us first of all let us look at it politically. Let us analyze presidential election results have turned out in the Southeast since our return to democracy in 1999. In 1999, Olusegun Obasanjo, a Southwesterner, won majority of the vote from the Southeast. He scored 70% of the vote from the Southeast. In 2003, even though Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu participated in that election, Obasanjo scored 68% of the votes from the Southeast. Ojukwu scored 22%. In 2007, the late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua scored majority of the votes from the Southeast. In 2011, Dr. Goodluck Azikiwe Ebele Jonathan scored majority of the votes from the Southeast. In 2015, Muhammadu Buhari scored majority of the votes from the Southeast. Then, in 2019, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar scored majority of the votes from the Southeast. Now let us go back to 2003. When Dim Odumegwu, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu also ran for the presidential seat, Obasanjo, a Southwesterner, won the elections in the Southeast, won majority of the votes in the Southeast. You see, let me explain something to you. Then in 2023, Dr. Peter Obi, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, now won majority of the votes from the Southeast, and it became an issue all over the nation, especially with the Yorubas. You see, everything that every Yoruba pastor, political analyst, university professors, bloggers and all of this, everything they have done so far, is not because Peter Obi won the Southeast. No, it is because Peter Obi defeated Tinubu in Lagos, which is something that has never happened. Now, let me tell you something. The Igbos are not tribalistic at all. The Igbos are more religious than tribal. Listen. The Igbos, they are more religious than tribal. That is why an Igbo man is easily carried away when it comes to religion. When it comes to religion, they are easily carried away. That is why you see dangerous occultic men parading as prophets all over the Southeast, and people are trooping after them because the Igbos are more religious than tribal. Igbo man know they practice tribalism, but they are more religious. Then the Yoruba man is more tribalistic than religious. Let me tell you. That is why you see in a Yoruba, in the settings of a Yoruba family, let's say a family of four, the father, the mother, two children. The father may be Christian, may be Muslim, the mother may be Christian. The two children will decide to go to church with their mother, and the father will not complain. I'm not talking about those Muslims from the Kwara or those ones they don't buy with remessing. No be their own at the talk. I'm talking about those ones do you understand? That is why you see in an Igbo family where they are all Catholics, a child is not allowed to go and marry. It is very difficult. It will be very difficult for a child to go and marry outside the Catholic settings because they are more religious than tribal. Then the Hausas are both tribal and religious, but they are more of religious than, like, their religion is something that they can even buy for. Why do I say this? Everybody keeps talking about the Yoruba, the Igbos, they voted for Peter Obi, they gave Peter Obi all their votes, blah, 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 blah. When they gave Obasanjo the vote back to back, 1999, 2003, it was okay with us, the Southwesterner, right? When they gave Yar'Adua their votes in 2007, it was okay with the North. It was okay with everybody. When they gave Jonathan their votes in 2011, everybody was okay. When they gave their votes to Buhari in 2015, it was okay. When they gave it to Atiku in 2019, it was okay. And then they gave it to Peter Obi in 2023. All hell. was let loose. And it become, you voted for your brother and you're telling me not to vote for my brother. I listened to Segun Showunmi and I got irritated. Like, so now it is about tribe. And there are those of you, you see, there are those of you that I really believed in. Some of you I really believed in. I really thought, oh, you are for the people. But I have carried out my investigation and I've seen that some of you use your media platforms to actually campaign and support Tinubu. Because you cannot believe in Tinubu, who is destroying the country back to back, and you are attacking Peter Obi, and then I don't understand. Peter Obi, and the funny thing, Peter Obi is not even occupying any political position in Nigeria as of today. So why is Peter Obi the center of your attacks? Why is he the center of your attacks? It is outright madness. I just want to clear the air. The Igbos voted for Peter Obi in 2023 because he is the most competent, the most sound of all the presidential candidates, the most serious, the most sound, and is the only one that has the crowd to challenge the APC. The obedient movement, and that movement is not dying anytime soon. If you think obedient movement is going to die, you'll be living in dreamland. Just be dreaming. That movement is here to stay, and 2027 will even be more massive than what you saw in 2023. Do you understand it? So, in my honest opinion, I just want to clear this air that Igbo people are tribalistic. No, that is why it is only in an Igbo company, a company owned by an Igbo man, you see him putting a Yoruba man in charge. Because the Igbos, as long as you can help them move their business, or they don't care where you come from. It is with the Yorubas. I used to think that with the Yorubas, we are not tribalistic until Tinubu ran for office of president. Then I saw the demonic influence. The demonic influence in our own tribalism is a demonic one. That people will be dying of hunger. They will be begging. They are literally begging. They are literally starving, dying. They every day they slump into abject poverty. But tribalism has blinded them so much that they will not leave the man. And the one that is paining me is those of you with media houses, those of you with blogs, those of you with huge fan base that are brainwashing them, making them believe that you are on the same page with them. But the foolish ones, they will not understand that no, you are getting your paycheck from the government. They are lagging behind. My name is K Baba. The truth is still the truth. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Speak the truth, even if you are just a minority of one. It does not change the truth from being the truth." My name is K Baba. See that truth one I no like. Now me I will tell you now. We just start 2027 go loud. Obedient movement is here to stay. Let's go.